I mean, they shot this picture while we were having lunch and the photographer asked us to all get in frame, and while we were leaving they gave us this box of chocolates, and I said that you saw in the last vlog. And
you are so lucky, dude. You got a chance to cover ICC event and meet Ravi Shastri. Bhai saab.
Ravi Shastri! Yeah, Nat Plus. We are going for a casting today, and this is my plate of food right before I head to Bandra. लिखते हैं और इसलिए हम ऐसे सॉसेस पे आते हैं बॉडी में एग्जैक्टली इनसाइड.
क्या जानना है आपको? डिपेंड ऑन पेशेंट. अभी आपकी जो क्वेरी होगी उस हिसाब से ही मैं आपसे बात करूँगी. अभी आपको क्या है?
जैसे हमने नैट
हम ज़्यादा
नैट क्या लास्ट में क्या डाल रहे हैं आप? So this is a very different type of IV than the usual ones I've done before. This is NAD 10. Okay, क्या होता है उसमें? क्या करता है?
NAD प्लस एक कोएंजाइम सेल्स है जो हमारे बॉडी के डीएनए को प्रिपेयर करता है. जैसे हमारी लाइफस्टाइल के हिसाब से हमारी बॉडी में जो जनरेट होते हैं ऑल ओवर डेफिशिएंसीज वगैरह उसको वो रिकवर करता है.
डेफिशिएंसीज को रिकवर. God, Project Hum, a pesto. Looks amazing.
अच्छा. ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट देखेंगे चलो.
For an event with Laneige. This is basically an event with Laneige, and we're going to be playing a lot of paddle, so I'm super excited for that. I've vlogged another such event, and sky blue, my aloe inside, and my Nike Dunk that you've seen me purchase in London on this thereabout. It's exactly what I felt last time, but
access to exclusive experiences for the upcoming who truly embodies passion, leadership, and the spirit of the game.
For sure, but that adrenaline will be high, and we hope that we're going to be able to bring some dreams, make some.
All right, now we can do this. I think we can win the tour from here because
Start to my career, my first tour was South Africa. And playing for England in South Africa on my first tour when I hadn't done anything in the game was very, very difficult for me, off the field especially. I mean, goodness, if I tell you some of the stories about what happened and what was said to me on that tour, but then later throughout my career, having performed and been able to do pretty cool and fun things on the field, South Africa to me became a place that I loved. I mean, I've just flown in from Johannesburg now this morning, and I'm flying back to Cape Town for the final of SA20 on Saturday. You do have your certain places around the world where you've done well, you know that place, and you can't wait to go.
Do you have a favorite room number?
There's also places where you don't want to go.
All right, sure.
Believe me, in sport, there are places
sure.
that there's countries and there's places where you just fear losing, and so they fill you with a bit of trepidation. But I don't have a room number. I mean, 24 on my back.
So if you by chance get a 24 in your room number, it's like
it feels good.
Feels good. Oh my God, that's a sign.
Great. Yeah. Yes.
It always is the same feeling. A lot of times, as a team, when we went into a particular hotel, whether I was a player or as a coach, this feels like home. You almost know something's going to happen here over the next 5 days or a day, because of what's happened in the past. So
There's one thing I've learned with this conversation, that cricketers are far more superstitious and emotional than we think they are.
Yes.
Here we go. Rapid fire. So,
Definitely stadium energy. I'm with Ravi. I'm at the nightclub later that night.
Okay, this one's a tough one. Travel with family or travel for cricket?
My family's not here, so I'm traveling for cricket.
Okay. great hospitality, like great sport, succeeds when?
Got him screaming next to me and he going mad for it.
Yeah.
But it's not for us. Like, we've had that. And you sort of, that's the one thing you miss. You don't miss playing, but you do miss that euphoria in a stadium, especially in this country. It's just next
Something
level.
else.
In total of 140 or 150. And that's something Brevis has always come under criticism for, that he's just a one-trick pony. He stands there and he just tries to hit 6 after 6 after 6. And I said on commentary that could be the making of Brevis. So from that point of view, he's in that, just because I'm seeing him a lot at the moment. But then Abhishek, Sharma.
Kevin, of course.
Relive a cricket moment. It would be Melbourne, Australia, championship final. And I got a chance to drive a car around the ground 40 years ago. So I'd like to relive that by staying in a proper Marriott or a Ritz-Carlton hotel.
5 champion of champions. We saw you hit 6 sixes in an over to Tilak Sharma. But you were also criticized, and sometimes that was personal. You've been criticized as coach as well, and sometimes it's been personal. But now you're on the other side. There's plenty that's going on with the team that's perhaps not going too well. How do you, as an experienced cricketer and coach, you do have the opportunity to criticize as well. How do you prevent yourself from getting personal in a situation like this when it's been personal for you?
You know why he knows me so well? Because he was my neighbor when I was growing up. So he was a young kid when I was already playing cricket, and that's why he knows. Yeah, very good question that, because it's important. You would be criticized, and when it got personal, it would disappoint you. But then, as time goes by, you know how to handle those situations. I prefer criticism that's constructive, right? Then when I became a broadcaster, I said I've divorced the dressing room. And I will speak on what I see. It doesn't matter if you are my colleague or you are my friend when I was playing the game. I will speak on what I see because I have to let the viewer know the truth. Okay, so that is my opinion. As a coach, again, but that's something you expect. And in my tenure there were good moments and there were rough moments. But again, you just got to take it in your stride because there's another game coming up. One day you're in pole position, the next day you're in troll position. That can happen. But in a week, you can see all three. You can be in pole, troll, again pole. So just take it take it in your stride.
I just think that as a coach and as a player, you've got to understand that you've got to accept the rough with the smooth. I think that's what Ravi's saying. There's going to be rough and there's going to be smooth, and you have to accept it. You cannot think that every single time someone says something about you, it's personal. You cannot think that because we have to give an opinion. I mean, we're paid to give an opinion, and we've got to give our opinion on an assumption of the experiences that we've had as players, Ravi's had as a coach, and that goes for everyone. I mean, Brendan McCullum is under the pump at the moment, big time with England, and you've got ex-players voicing their opinions. Now, he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He is a superstar. But you're not judging the man, you're judging the performance of the team, which is led by a coach. And so when you sign to take the big check from whether it's the ECB, the Australian Cricket Board, or BCCI or West Indies, you got to understand that if you don't perform, people are going to come for you, especially in a country like this where people are so passionate. Goodness me, you've got over 1 billion people here that see these guys as heroes. They worship these people, and they're incredibly disappointed when they lose. So you've got to accept the rough with the smooth. You cannot think that because Ravi or somebody goes after somebody that it's a personal dig. It absolutely isn't.
Right, let me explain. This is going to be 4 players aside, including... And we'll have the captains up on stage here.
3.
Is that 4?
That is supposed to be out to the boundary line.
Out.
6 and out.
Hair before we get. Well done.
Online girl would have known what it is. I have been up since 5, but we're going for 2 interviews. My pimple patch is on. I'm wearing Mulberry Cashmere by Katrina, which was the event that you saw in the last vlog. Anyways, we are now headed off to St. Regis, finishing one interview with the designer Payal Jain, and then heading to the Taj to interview the chef who's come in from Copenhagen at Souk. So lunch is going to be there. Amount of yachts, even
and share a selection of the menu that will be served tonight at Chambers this afternoon. So this is the full menu you see on the table, but you won't be
For my YouTube vlog.
Yes, thank you. Once I can open this as well.
Okay, I've just come back from the event and I'm sitting in the cab, and I swear this was the cutest thing. Like, the photograph is the best thing, but apparently the chocolates are, and I was honestly really still kind of hungry, but my god, there's this dulce and masala chai chocolate that I've just started eating. And dude, if you're ever at Souk or Taj Gateway, you have got to ask for this, because I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed this. Like, mango chili and pistachio, but I'm done with my day and I'm done with this vlog. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe. I never say this, but because I have, please feel free to do so.